Hey guys, it's Catz, and today I have a Pokemon VGC doubles match versus a user by the name 666xGOLFxWANGx666. This was a particularly hard match for me, but luck definitely played a role in this, as you'll see. And so he leads off with a really good combo versus my lead, Weavile and Tornadus Incarnate with Defiant. And so I can't really do much. And so I protect, assuming that he double target my Volcarona with a Fake Out and then an Acrobatics. But he does a smart move and uses Fake Out on my Hitmontop, breaking a potential Sash, which it does not carry. And of course my Hitmontop flinches due to the Fake Out, but he does not get the Acrobatics off due to my Protect. And I go for a double Protect in turn 2, hoping that he would try to use Acrobatics on my Volcarona, and then do whatever damage he could on my Hitmontop with Weavile. But he does the smart thing again and predicts that, and uses Ice Punch, which doesn't do much, but it's still a little bit of damage. And then KOs my Hitmontop with the Acrobatics. And my Volcarona can't really do much since the Tornadus outspeeds it, and so does the Weavile. But he sees that, and he sees that I have Protect, and so he uses Feint, which breaks my Protect, doing the smart thing, and he uses Acrobatics just to finish off my Volcarona. And I use Discharge on my Zapdos, hoping to potentially KO the Tornadus and do whatever damage I can to the Weavile. But of course I do not KO the Tornadus because I do not have max EVs in special attack. But it still does good damage to both. And so I send out my last Pokemon. Things are kind of looking down at this point. But I predict him to Protect with his Tornadus, seeing as mine has at very least a 50-50 chance of outspeeding it and killing it. So I use Tailwind with my Tornadus and Heat Wave with my Zapdos, hoping to potentially KO the Weavile, or had he KO'd my Tornadus, killing the Tornadus as well. But he Protects, as I said, and I KO the Weavile with a Heat Wave, and I have the Tailwind up, so my speed is basically doubled for the Zapdos and Tornadus. And he sends out his third Pokemon, Darmanitan, and so at this point, I Protect and Discharge with the Zapdos, because I don't want damage going onto my Tornadus, because I definitely need that if I want to KO basically anything. And so he uses Rock Slide with his Tyranitar, and I believe Flare Blitz with his Darmanitan. And I have the Protect up, as I said. His Rock Slide completely wipes out my Zapdos, and his Darmanitan is rendered useless from the Protect. But luckily I do get that Paralysis with a Discharge on the Tyranitar. I use an Acrobatics on the Darmanitan. It's basically useless to continue playing now, but being the lucky little bastard that I am, I get the Paralysis hacks on the Tyranitar, as you'll see here. And that definitely helps. But the only thing that's in my way is that he has 2 Pokemon, and I have just my Tornadus left. Had that been my Zapdos, I could not have done anything, because I do not have a move that would one-hit KO the Tyranitar. But seeing he has 6% left, or that small margin, I Protect, hoping that the Sandstream from the Tyranitar would knock out the Tornadus, which it does, luckily. And seeing as his Tyranitar does not carry Protect, there's no way he could win anymore, seeing as I have my Superpower, which is double super effective on the Tyranitar. And from here, it's basically a good game. So if you enjoyed this match, be sure to leave a like and a comment, and maybe I'll start commenting more. We'll see.